You're right, guys, it's Capgun Tom here, and today I am going to be doing another live come on FIFA Ultimate Team for your enjoyment. We're going to be using the Ibrahim Abrid that I created yesterday. I will put links all over the screen so you can go and check the video out. I definitely recommend going and watching it before you watch this video, because then you'll know what team I'm using. It is pretty beastly, I will not lie, and we're going to go into this team against, well, this game against a guy called Filippo. So let's see what he's rocking. He is rocking a pretty decent team by the looks of it. Only thing I would say about it is he should be playing Ramos at centre-back instead of at right-back. He should be getting rid of PK and Mascherano and having Pepe instead. Also, his midfield, although it's highly rated, it's not particularly good. Xavi is not very good on this game. Fabregas and Xabi Alonso, though, can hold their own from my experience. So, what am I going to be talking about today? Today, we are going to be talking about something that you actually asked me to do in a previous live comment, and that is basically to talk about my sort of like footballing history or career. It's not really a career, really, because I haven't like had a prolific footballing time or footballing experience, but I will run you through the sort of footballing experiences that I have had. Oh, that's a nice pass out there. Go on, pass that on. So yeah, where did I start my footballing career? I was actually quite a late bloomer. I started when I was probably about 7 or 8. Most of my friends would be playing from the time they were about 6. So I was quite late behind them. The reason that is because my parents aren't particularly into football. So I never had sort of like that influence to go out and play football, support a team, and all of the jazz that goes with it. So, it would come to Saturday mornings, all of my mates would be off playing and I would be sat inside watching cartoons, because that is what I like to do, and it seemed a lot more appealing to me than going out and playing in the freezing cold, you know, in the frost, in the snow, in just basically horrible weather that we seem to experience every Saturday in the middle of winter. So that was my reasoning behind it. Now, obviously, there were disadvantages to my parents not actually being into football. I didn't have a team to support, because usually what happens is people support the team that their parents support. So I was at sort of a bit of a loss as to who to support. So being young and impressionable, I chose the team that my best mate supported, and my best mate Jonathan at the time was supporting Manchester United. Now, obviously, I had no idea that they were brilliant at the time. They were winning a lot of stuff back then. But when I started supporting them, I thought, oh, this is awesome, and I really enjoyed watching them. So that is where basically my, you know, where no, okay, Gary Neville, eat your heart out on that one. So I supported Man United because my best friend did. Now, obviously now I take a lot of stick for that. I get called a glory hunter and all the rest of it pretty much daily, especially with what I do, you know, playing FIFA. People just can't seem to hack the fact that I like a team that wins a lot. But, you know, I only remember Chelsea getting all that popular since, you know, all the money from Abramovich came in. I know they obviously were one of the best supported teams in the Premiership for, you know, one of the best supported teams in the Premiership for a number of years. But, you know, the sort of like support that they're getting now compared to how much they used to get is, you know, tenfold or something ridiculous like that. So, go on. That's a great ball. Oh, yes. That was just a delectable ball. So, yeah. I have supported Man United ever since the time I was about 8. And I really am never going to change. I know I thought about it, because obviously on a daily basis getting abused isn't that fun. But I feel that changing your team is a bit of turncoat. And it's really just not the done thing. It's just like, you're like a fair weather fan, sort of, if you do that. And to be honest, I think that I love Man United. I don't see any reason to change away from them. So I will be supporting them until the day I die, or something else happens, I don't know. Maybe one day we'll be immortal or something. That would be quite cool, wouldn't it? So, yeah, back to the footballing tale. So, as I said, late bloomer. I was playing for my local village team, a place called Chiddingfold. I didn't really have the best players or anything like that. But, you know, we turned up every Saturday nonetheless. Really enjoyed it. Had a great time, a lot of fun with fun with each other. That sounds a bit gay. Oh, oh, Kaka. Kaka is unbelievable in this game. He's better than he was on FIFA 12. So yeah, we play football pretty much every day. Well, not every day, but we play football every Saturday. Really enjoy it. We weren't the best of teams. We did have, you know, you have your age matches on a Saturday every so often, and I always liked playing in those. I played a variety of positions. I think I played from left mid to centre back, never a striker. I wasn't really fast enough. I was a bit of a tubby kid. I won't lie, still a bit tubby now, but I'm working on that. Getting down and running a bit so that I lose a few of the pounds. And really, that is pretty much all the footballing experience I have, because what happened was, when I was about, I think when I was in year 6, so that makes me, what, 12 or so, my team actually folded. There wasn't enough interest from the, you know, the parents, the kids and everything. So we ended up folding. There was no team for me to play in the local area, which was a real shame. I actually loved that team. There were so many good times, especially like at the end of the season when you do the parents versus kids match. So your parents play against you. My mum played a couple of the games, a couple years, and she was dreadful, but it was a lot of fun nonetheless. She always used to end up, you know, standing at the back with the other mums who didn't really know what was going on, and just really having a bit of a mother's meeting, as all, you know, mums do. So it was a lot of fun. I really loved my time at Chillingfold Football Club. After that sort of folded, I thought, you know, I'm going to keep going. I want to keep playing football because I do enjoy it. Even though, you know, all my friends dispersed, most of them have gone to a place called Hazelmere. I had actually decided to stay and go somewhere a bit more local to me and go to a club where my best friend Jonathan, again turning up in the story, wanted to play, and that was a place called Milford. We somehow got put into. We turned up on I think the first day. We were the two new guys, like at the trials, and everyone else knew which team they'd be going into. And because the first team coach wasn't there on the day, the second team coach didn't want to poach us from him, and ended up, you know, sending us over to the first team just on the off chance that we were any good. But to be honest, we were well out of our depths. I was nowhere near first team standard. Definitely should have been in the second team. So, oh damn it! That's offside, surely. Yep. So it was actually quite crippling, because what happened was, we played our first 3 or 4 training sessions, and then they handed out all the players that would be put into, you know, the actual squad that would go out and play against other teams. Me and my friend, we didn't make it in. In hindsight, we probably weren't good enough. Secondly, it was run by one of the kids' dads, and he picked pretty much all of his kids' mates and all of his friends. So unfortunately, we didn't really stand a chance of actually getting in, which was really unfortunate. It put a massive dent in my confidence. I kept going to training, thinking that I could, you know, eventually claw my way into the team. But no. Despite how hard I tried, I was just getting nowhere with it, and ended up, you know, sort of giving it a rest, to be honest, which was is a real big shame. I wish that, you know, it's one of those things that I wish I kept playing football, but unfortunately, it just wasn't supposed to be for me. Oops, sugar. Oh wow, that was a bit of bad play. So my next encounter with football, obviously I play football with my mates down the local park and at the rec and stuff, and I always loved doing that. But nothing competitive until I went to university, and we went to Freshers Week. And during Freshers Week, what they do is they do this thing called the Freshers Fair. Now the Freshers Fair is where all the societies turn up in one place. They have stalls, and you sign up to these activities and stuff. Oh, he's made a mistake. Oh, that was so bad. What am I doing? So you sign up to all the different societies that you fancy playing in, and my mate called me because I was too hungover to go. He called me up while I was in bed and said, do you fancy putting together a 5-side football team for Power League? And I was like, hell yes, let's do this. And despite it being very, very expensive for what it was, I think they were charging about 30 quid for an hour for the team. Oh, Sissoko. Despite it being very expensive, we still, you know, put in the money and played every week. Now, these were quite competitive, I won't lie. It was like a mixed league, so you had really good teams and really bad teams. We were probably somewhere in the middle. But the matches were 50 minutes long, which was very, very long, I think, for a power league, especially since it's one of those things, it's high impact, you're running, you're sprinting all the time. And really, I was out of shape at the time when I started. By the time we'd finished, I was probably in the best shape I've ever been in, because the number of games and the amount of, you know, running that was involved, it was ridiculous. So yeah, Power League was a lot of fun. I think I was the captain. I can't really remember. It was a couple years ago that we did this. So yeah, I really do want to get back into football and play some games, but at the moment, you know, with me not having a job at the moment, which is great, still on a high about not having a job, and me not really knowing my future, where I'll end up in the next month or so, I don't see the point of going out and looking for a team to play for, because who knows, I might not even be, you know, local to that team in the next month. So, oh, Ibra. So yeah, someone said to me the other day, when you get like 3 or 4 goals up, that you should start trying to score the skill and the long range shots. So that's what we're going to try and do for the rest of the game. We've pretty much secured the win in this game. This guy hasn't put up all that much of a fight, so we will try and score some absolutely amazing shots. The goal that I'm thinking of that is kind of unbelievable. There's 2 really good ones in the video. Again, there will be a link on screen right now, so you can go and watch it. At the end of the video, I put some clips of me scoring with this team. There's one from Remy from about this far out, where I've got the ball now. And also there's one where Schweinsteiger flips it over his head and scores a pretty sick volley, I won't lie. So yeah. And as far as, you know, a bit of an update on my situation, not much has changed. I'm still pretty happy about not having a job. You know, sometimes these things, it's like shock, you're in shock. Some people would be like, oh no, I've lost my job, and they come around to the fact that it's not the worst thing in the world. Some people are like, oh, I haven't got a job anymore, like me. I don't have to worry about that. But, and then they come around to it and be like, oh my God, I haven't got a job, I'm not going to have any money. But I have, you know, I'm still absolutely ecstatic that I don't have a job, which is really weird to say. And a lot of you were appreciating the name of the team that I used in yesterday's video of Jobless Bum. So that's pretty fun. That was pretty cool. What I'm also going to do is on Monday, or I'm not sure if I should do it this Monday, because I've actually been given a week's notice paid leave, so I don't have to go to work, but I'm still getting paid for it. Oh wow, I can't believe that was a foul. What I'm planning to do is they use this site called LinkedIn. Now, if you don't know what LinkedIn, it's basically Facebook for jobs. So what it is your profile is basically your CV. It shows everyone who logs on to your profile where you've worked, what jobs you've done, and then they can basically contact you if they want you to work for them. Now, obviously in recruitment, it's a massive tool. Everyone uses it to basically find people that they want to, what is called Headhunt, people out of companies and put them in a different company. So all of the people I know at work use it, and they will be using it pretty much daily. So what they'll do is my boss is going to tell them on Monday that I decided that you know, recruitment wasn't for me, which is fair enough. And I'm going to change my current job on the Monday morning when they're all in a Monday morning. So as soon as the meeting's over, they all see the status update saying that I am now a jobless bum. So that's my plan anyway. Oh, this is a tight one. Oh, I can't believe he got that. Still got it back. Oh, that's a bit hard, ref. You need to get involved, son. So yeah, a lot of you will be thinking, weren't you supposed to go out with Cal Freezy the other night? No, he ended up flaking. the flaker, and so we didn't end up going out. He has said this is filmed on Saturday night and you're watching it on Sunday. He did say that we're going to go out tonight. Whether that will actually happen, I don't know, because it's already 8 o'clock, and he hasn't sent me a text or anything, despite saying that he would. So I feel a bit unloved and unappreciated by the Freezy man himself. Go and tweet him and tell him he's not cool. He ain't cool. But so hopefully something will happen on that, because I would like to go out, because I want to go and get absolutely para. And if you don't know what para is, it means paralytic, and paralytically drunk means that you basically cannot move because you've drunk so much and your body refuses to do anything that you ask it to. Oh, if that had just sneaked in, I would have been ecstatic. Ecstatic is the word I'm looking for there. So yeah, despite this guy having a team that's probably worth, 200, 300k, I think it might be worth even more than that. I'm not really sure. I haven't been up to date on the market prices recently. In fact, it is probably like the 300 or 400k mark, because he's got Ramos, Xavi, and also... Oh, I can't believe that hasn't gone in. Oh, he's offside. Damn, I thought I'd scored a bicycle kick for a Yols, and I haven't. Oh well. That is pretty much the end of the video, guys. The keeper is... I'm not even going to look. The keeper is... Or the referee is going to blow the whistle as soon as he takes this goal kick. So, yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this video. As I said, I saw a lot more Twitter activity on your side to me the other day, because I said that I'm replying to all tweets, so I'm trying to keep up with you. You're tweeting me a lot, and it is difficult. So I do appreciate it all. Keep tweeting me, because I love getting involved with all you guys. Please drop this video a like. It would be massively appreciated, and I will see you all next time.